You were born into a script you didn't write, and every day you follow it without question. But what if the life you think is yours was designed by someone else? Level 1. You are born into a script. Names assigned, beliefs installed, a syllabus for your life. School shows you what to memorize. Parents hand you a map drawn by other people. You learn to follow the lines. Outside, a neon city blinks and whispers. Phones light like campfires. Everyone gathers around. You think the glow is warmth. It is a signal. Not all lights are paths. Some are traps. The Matrix isn't a machine. It's a mindset. It lives in the routine. It lives in the urgent. It asks for your attention, and you give it willingly. You call that normal. You call that safe. You don't notice the silence where your questions used to be. You don't notice the ache behind the scrolling. You keep scrolling. You keep moving. You keep obeying. Because obeying is comfortable. Because comfort is a chain. Level 2. You grow. You collect diplomas and likes. You learn the value of approval. Likes become currency. Approval becomes fuel. You learn to perform. You curate everything. Your life becomes a highlight reel. Behind every snapshot is a quiet trade-off. Time, focus, curiosity. The system counts your choices. It rewards the ones that keep you predictable. It punishes deviation with isolation. You fear being wrong, so you become careful. Careful is easy for it to manage. The city hums. 1,000 ads chant identical promises. Freedom if you buy this. Happiness if you own that. Power if you sell more. You chase. And while you chase, your attention is harvested. Your thoughts become traffic. You are a destination for other people's designs. Your dreams are repackaged into products. You pay to consume the idea of living. And you forget how to live. Level 3. Distraction is the operating system. Notifications are the rhythm. Satisfaction is postponed. You wait for a signal, a ping, a like, a new episode. The pause becomes a void. You fill it with noise. Noise is comfort. Noise masks the bigger questions. Who are you when no one is watching? What do you want if approval stops? Those questions are dangerous. They crack the system's foundation. So the system floods the room. Everything loud, everything urgent, every minute accounted for. Your attention scattered like shrapnel. You can't assemble a thought long enough to build a plan. You become reaction. You lose initiative. You mistake motion for progress, and the hours dissolve. Level 4. Escape is not running. It is seeing. You must learn to identify the handlers. They dress as convenience. They smile as solutions. They whisper the easy route. They measure you by your output. They reward the obedient. They ignore the curious. Control is subtle. Control is comfortable. Control uses praise. Control uses shame. Sometimes it's your best friend saying, "Don't be dramatic." Sometimes it's your mentor. Stick to the plan. Both are safety nets. Both keep you small. You must question the incentives. Who benefits when you stay distracted? Who profits from your consent? Start to answer that, and the air changes. The music loses tempo. The lights feel less convincing. A gap appears between urge and action. You can choose. That gap is your power. Level 5. Practice attention like a muscle. Create friction where there was ease. Turn off the pings. Leave the phone in another room. Walk alone down a quiet street. Hear the clock. Notice the body. Write without an audience. Do small acts without announcing them. The first days will feel naked. It will be loud with your own thoughts. That loudness is the cost of reclaiming time. Keep going. Questions will come. Not just what to do, but why you do anything at all. These questions will be terrifying and liberating. They will cut away the old script. You will feel raw. You will feel real. You will learn how fragile the old comforts were. And that fragility will feel like possibility. Level 6. You stop seeking permission. You stop modeling yourself on curated images. You accept the role of author. You craft objectives that matter to you, not the ones designed to impress others, the ones that cost you more than approval. You will fail, frequently. Failures will not be proof that you're broken. They will be proof that you are trying. Freedom is messy. Freedom looks chaotic from the outside. Freedom requires endurance from the inside. You will lose friends. You will lose old expectations. You will gain a sense of direction. A light appears ahead. Not a blind glare, but a steady beacon. Not everyone can see it. Some never try. Those people will return to comfort. Comfort is easier than freedom. Level 7. You are not alone in the gap. There are others who have stopped scrolling, others who chose friction over ease. You will find them in unlikely places, in kitchens at dawn, on trains with books, in quiet corners of the internet where people speak plainly. You will find community that values depth over image. You will trade speed for substance. You will learn rituals that protect attention. You will create boundaries. You will build a life that answers to your curiosity. Each day you push back, the system recalibrates. It tries new hooks. It invents new distractions. Stay vigilant. Freedom is not a single act. It is a practice of small resistances. It is a lifetime of choosing. You will never be completely outside the system, but you can be out of its prison. You can walk toward that bright destination, slowly, intentionally, courageously. Most people will never escape because comfort is easier than freedom. The question is, will you?